Hello and welcome back to WebcastNews, and for this news story it's back to Madeleine McCann. Now you may have seen a few videos ago I spoke about how the mother of Madeleine McCann, Kate McCann, believed that after some research she had done that her daughter would still be somewhere in Portugal near the Praia da Luz region where she went missing because children who are kidnapped or disappear don't go far from the scene of the crime. And if you somehow don't know who Madeleine McCann is, she was a 3-year-old girl back in 2007 who was on holiday with her family and a friend's family when she disappeared after the parents decided to go and have a meal whilst leaving the kids in the hotel room. But now reports are coming out that Madeleine McCann's whereabouts might be known, and it's nowhere near Portugal. Although the country does begin with a P, but it is Paraguay in South America. And this news story actually starts from newspapers in a small town in Paraguay called Areguá, which is 28 kilometers away from Paraguay's capital, Asunción. The ad contains pictures of Madeleine McCann and also the computer-generated picture of what she may look like now. This ad isn't a particularly short one, but people have translated what the ad says into English, so I'm going to go through it. Citizens of Paraguay, Areguá. My name is Miraz Ali, a private investigator from London. We have been informed that Madeleine McCann has been found living in Areguá, possibly with a woman. She was kidnapped from her hotel room on the 3rd of May 2007, aged 3, at the Praia da Luz complex in the Algarve, Portugal. Please look at the photo above. She is now 12 years old, and a photograph has been produced of how she would look when she was 9 years old. We believe 2 men were involved and left the country using a boat. Madeleine has a distinctive characteristic in her right eye, a hole in the lower part of her eye. Please look at the photograph of the eye on the right in the rectangular square. Please help return Madeleine to her mother. She has suffered in an indescribable manner. There is a reward of €2 million for information leading to the safe return of Madeleine. Now when this was seen in Paraguay, everything went into a bit of a frenzy. Paraguayan media were covering it hugely, but it wasn't actually a media outlet from Paraguay that sent initial inquiries to police in the area. This came from a news organisation in Argentina called BigBangNews.com, which is a really funny name to be honest. And they were in contact with an inspector named Sani Amarilla and quoted him as saying, "We're investigating suburbs where there are foreigners in houses, condos, to see if there is anyone with similar descriptions as the newspaper cutting. This advert crosses the world. It is very important. So if they are in the area, we have to recover this girl and return her to her family." However, then another news outlet, ABC Colour, got involved and they started speaking and quoting another police inspector called Miguel Oru. And he said that he was putting together a report for his bosses, but then also went on to say, "I've let my bosses know that in this district no private investigator has arrived, nor have we any information about the missing girl supposedly being here." Which then throws a complete spanner in the works of that news story coming out initially. But then ABC Colour went one better and got in contact with the private investigator from London, this man being Mr. Miraz Ali. And he told ABC Colour, "I was only in Areguá taking some photos. I didn't talk with any locals, nor the police. I'm surprised that the city is so small. I thought it would be bigger. We are not after the reward money. My team and I are carrying out this work because it is right, and so that everyone knows we are a serious business." So in there he basically clarified he hadn't spoken to any police officers in the area and that he was carrying out this investigation privately. So how this then managed to get into Paraguayan news is quite confusing when the article literally says it is quoting what he's saying, so it's all a bit strange. However, he did go on to say that 1 or 2 months ago he had been informed that Madeleine McCann was living with a woman in the Areguá area who was keeping her undercover. So, what are your thoughts on this story, and what are your thoughts on the whole thing in general, all the way back to 2007 when Madeleine initially went missing, up to today where there's news of maybe she's in Paraguay, there's been news of her maybe being in a lot of places. So what is your overall thought on this whole thing as a news story and as just something in general? Let me know in the comment section down below. Whilst you're in that comment section, make sure you go and hit the like and subscribe buttons as well for the channel. That would be much appreciated. And as always, thanks for watching.